What's up, you guys? Mr. Block here. We're gonna be starting a new kind of little video series. It's gonna be a building vlog, and it's gonna detail and talk about the builds that I'm actively working on and the little builds that I've been doing on the side here and there. So something brand new for you guys. And for the first video here, we're going to talk about my plot on this plot world. This is actually my plot number 25. But it's turning out really good. Everything is starting to take shape here. The last 7 days I've been making everything you see here. Also have a nice little sculpture of an octopus over here. Still in the making, still working on that one. And that's something else I figure in these build vlog videos, that I can fly around and actually build in real time on a lot of the things that I'm working on. So, and I'm recording this specifically for YouTube. This is not going on my Twitch as well. If you want to watch like 8 hours of live building, then you make sure you tune into my Twitch, twitch.tv/block-by-block. But yeah, this is the most recent thing I've been working on this map. You can see it's still not done yet. It still is a little bit rough in some areas, but it is starting to take shape. It looks pretty alright. I'm pretty happy with it so far. And I mean, I know it's a very basic sculpture, but it still looks very good on this map, and it's very true to this map. So, a few things I would still like to do. I would still like to detail the little town there even more on the right side. Maybe add some more houses going in over here. Clean up this pathway. This pathway kind of leads to this house I started to make over here, kind of off of the building. Just very abstract like. For all these tentacles, I go in and I hand smooth them. You could use a brush like the blending ball, and it would not do justice. Like, you could go in and build all the details by hand. That's the way to do it. And that's how I teach all my students when they start building. I tell them that they need to go in and whatever they sculpt, they need to go in and fix it all by hand, because a few reasons. I mean, not only does it get your fingers working good, and you know, you're able to place a million blocks down, you know, much faster, but your curvature on your build is much cleaner as well. And I'm definitely gonna paint this guy. I don't know what color, but I was thinking maybe like a red color with lots of texturized color details kind of coming in there. Maybe do like the underside with the suction cups and everything. It should be pretty cool, I think. I'm gonna try to be making one of these videos at least like every few days. I think if I made one every single day, I think it would become, you know, the videos would just be maybe, you know, a little bit short in what I'm talking about, like what I'm working on and everything. But we'll just have to see about it. It really depends on how much work I do the day before. Because a lot of these builds, I mean, I add so much every single day to this thing with broadcasting on Twitch and everything. I kind of also would like to show you guys another build I was working on right before this one. And that's on one of my previous plots. We're going to go over there here in a minute. Before we go there though, let's talk about this right here. So kind of like my idea behind this build, besides just having like a really beautiful plot, it was to kind of make like a little town, maybe like a little island fisherman village or something back here. And like I kind of had it envisioned with like docks wrapping around on the inside with like little houses in there and houses on the walls and everything like that. And maybe over here, like specifically, mountains coming over. Oh, my boy Sunset needs some help with some organics. And anybody can join my server here. This is blockbyblock.tv. And if you spend, I would say, like 10 to 20 hours on the server, then I will promote you to have voxel and world edit tools once I can see that you're taking everything serious. But yeah, besides a little town back there, maybe like a boat right there parked up along this dock right here. That's why I made that dock like that, so we can have a nice boat parked in there. Boats all everywhere throughout here with little islands and stuff like that. That would be awesome. Give it like a real tropical feel. I would like to jazz up that sculpture too. I'm not really necessarily so sure how I want to do it. I was thinking about maybe like a skull on the head or something coming down, but it would kind of take away from the simpleness and the nice natural look of the octopus, you know. Now we're going to go over to my other plot. This plot is 25. The plot we're going to go to is 23, actually. And this is like a huge demon skeleton I've been working on. I actually started plot number 25 because I felt like I just needed a break from this. I didn't really feel like adding anything else or changing it up. And but it's kind of like a play off of the first gigantic demon I made. You know, he's holding something that could be like a pitchfork or something like that, and that's very similar to how I did that other one. I'm not really so sure if I like the wings on this either. So I might go ahead and change that. I'm not 100%. But the demon itself is looking pretty cool. It's looking pretty alright. yeah, maybe incorporate some kind of like Demon Skull Island into that whole new plot that I'm working on now. That would be pretty cool. The shader pack that I'm using is Oceano shaders as well, just so you guys know. It requires Optifine. Once you have Optifine installed, you can just make a folder right next to your texture pack folder in your .minecraft. If you don't have a shader packs folder, you make that and you put the shader pack zip files directly in there. You don't need to unzip them or anything. So it's nice. But yeah, the build is turning out pretty good. I'm liking it. But I've been having a much better time build on this one because there's just so much different things here, you know, so many different things, pardon me, from the terraforming of the islands to creating the architecture of the houses and the castle, palace place, and also the sculpture of the octopus. So, I mean, this build really has a ton of elements going into it, and I would say that that is not fully detailed up there. The houses are not fully detailed, excuse me. You can see the docks down here are not even, you know, fully completed. But the basic ideas are getting laid down and worked on, so that's a big thing. And I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna continue working on this. I might go ahead and build a boat as well today, at least start a boat. And hopefully I'll have a good update for you guys in the next building vlog. So really appreciate you guys watching this one, taking your time. Thank you very much. I'm gonna have a list for these song names in the video description there, in case you guys like that. I'm always listening to the Chill Cow station as well, just on YouTube here, if you guys want to vibe out and build some cool shit to some chillin', relaxing, lo-fi, down-tempo music. But yeah, thank you guys again. I'll see y'all next time. And hopefully we can add some more stuff in here. Until then, I'll see ya. Peace.